If you need peace, you should prepare for war. But how negative can a war's impact be on an individual, is the question. Ask a soldier's family and you'll hear countless stories on their experiences of war. It's so brutal and dark that often the people involved in wars take years or forever to come out of that zone. As there's a common saying, war is never good, peace is never bad. But the history of mankind has proved, how shady can wars be? Although attempts have been made to abolish it, success has not been achieved so far. Thus, eternal peace seems to be beyond our reach. There are people who justify wars and say that it is necessary because it is the law of nature. People often forget what the father of our nation taught us about nonviolence. He told us that freedom is necessary but when attained with the right measures. There are struggles and hustles, but putting innocent people's life on stake is just too inhumane. Nothing good can ever be achieved by war. How can wars be defended by saying that they are the necessary evils required to solve problems among the nations? Instead, they create problems like hatred and mortality among nations. Is war necessary for peace? There's no beauty in this chaos. There's no beauty in people dying. A soldier serves and saves the nation from evil. When he leaves his home, in an ironed uniform and polished shoes, his family mourns on the fact that it could be the last time they are seeing their family member. Honoring the dead won't return him to his family. Wrapping him in a tricolor flag won't still make the blood of his family cold. This ugly, brutal story needs to end. The fighters need to be thanked and not pushed in the battleground. There's beauty in their profession, not in their dying. War can never bring peace, it just adds up to the hatred and enmity among the nations. In order to save some lives, we lose some lives too. The sooner we realize this fact, the better we can do for our countrymen.
War never brings peace. Numerous examples since ancient times prove that war never brings peace. Putting aside the individual suffering of the soldiers and their families, what about the general public who get caught in the crossfire? War leads to the loss of countless innocent lives. Children, women, the elderly, and physically disadvantaged people who cannot get out of the war quickly fall victim to it. What about the indirect impact of the war? War brings with it economic problems to both the warring nations. An immense amount of resources will be used up, which pushes prices, ultimately leading to a financial burden on people. Where is peace in it? Say no to war. When a dispute can be resolved diplomatically, countries should make efforts to use diplomacy instead of war to resolve the issues. There are countless examples where diplomacy averted war. Thanks for watching.